The action begins with 4 laps to go. Up until this point, 2 teams were attacking back and forth and really beat everybody up. I went with every attack, and it wore me out, although my legs turned out to be pretty good. Here we're going downhill, and I'm in the front. Why? I don't know. Everyone else is resting, and I'm stupid, I guess. Here I'm being passed by a few guys. The person in front in the red is Kevin St. Clair, and he had a teammate. Little did I know that him and his teammate would be working hard today to beat everybody up, which they did. 2 teams were doing this, but me, like an idiot, didn't really know of these tactics today. I'm from New Jersey. A lot of these guys are from Pennsylvania, and they ride together a lot, and they ride well. They know each other, but I really didn't know everybody. Here we made a turn. This is the back stretch. The person up there in red is Joe, and again, little did I know, he's easing up because he has a teammate down the road, and I was marking him because he's a real strong finisher. So I'm cruising along here, getting some draft, although it's a moderate uphill. You still have to pedal pretty hard no matter where you are. And those guys are alarmingly in the distance. But I have Joe in the group and James Joseph behind me. So I figure, yeah, these guys at some point will go up. But again, there's team things going on here. Joe is not going to chase down his teammate. So now this fella pulls off, and he's looking for me to do some work here. And I'm beat. I don't really want to do any work. So I'm kind of half drafting and hoping that someone will come from behind and start chasing down that group. I think that was 4 laps to go. I chased down every attack earlier, thinking I don't want to miss a break. But really, it's a 45-minute race, and a lot of the early breaks, everyone's fresh and everyone goes. Then everybody gets worn down. So the break that works happens towards the end of the race when everyone's exhausted and everyone looks at each other and like, I don't want to chase it down, and let someone else do it. And when too many people do that, that's when the break takes off and succeeds. And that's kind of what's happening here. So I think we're lost track here. We on the back stretch? Yeah, this is the back stretch. This part's pretty flat, and then a sweeping left uphill. And I guess, okay, it's my turn. I'll do something. Oh, and there goes James Joseph. He takes off. Great. I put the power down and get up to him. You can see my front wheel at the bottom of the screen. When it wobbles back and forth, I'm out of the saddle. Here comes Ed. He takes a little dig, but then again I'm left in the front, and I'm tired. I'm still going uphill, hoping again that people will come by and help me along. There goes a dig by somebody. There's I'm not sure who that is, but I'm on these guys pretty good. And let's see. Three laps to go now. The course is 9/10 of a mile, so the laps take, 2 minutes or so at race pace. Now, I'm a small person, so riding behind these big guys suits me fine. Now we're going downhill again. But the break down the road it's within reach, but it's alarmingly large at this point. And again, we're tired. Or I sure am. There they are in the distance. Another nice sweeping left. And it's sort of tantalizing to see the riders down the road. You feel like you could bridge, but it's pretty hard. And at this point in the race, boy, you're tired. Now I'm out in front. I take a dig now. You can see my tire going back and forth. The camera's got a tremendously good stabilization, so it's hard to tell if I'm rocking out of the saddle and standing. You can only tell by the tire wobbling a little bit. So I'm going pretty hard now, trying to, and I am making up ground, but who's going to come by and take over for me? Nobody. Now you'll see the big move come from James Joseph. He was behind me kind of resting, which maybe I should have done. And he knows he can make a big jump. If you look on the right side of the screen now, where is it? I remember. And there he goes. He takes off fast. And you notice he went to the right and swept over so he could successfully be free. And there goes Joe Manaccio. 2 to go now, I think. And oh boy, I should have latched on. But James Joseph did a great job. He came from the right by himself. No one was able to latch on. And he's flying down the hill now, and I'm looking like, oh boy, if only I could have done that. 2 laps to go. Is anyone going to help me? I'm just cruising now, and felt like, well, I've had good legs today. I rode really hard, but it looks like I'm not going to make it. So here I am going down in the front and just waiting for something. I don't know, miracle. Probably not going to happen, right? Here we are making that turn again at the bottom of the hill. I know there's people behind me. I'm not pedaling crazy hard now, but pretty hard, trying to do something. And I'm cranking it pretty good around the turn at the top of the hill here, trying to make up some ground. Maybe an act of desperation, but it's a bike race. You gotta give it. You gotta give it your all. All right. What's happening next? Is this one to go? Do I hear a bell? Yep. Jerry comes by and he gets in the front. And I'm following him. I kind of feel bad. Jerry's doing a lot of work here. But I am pretty beat, but I hope I have something left for the finish. He goes again out of the saddle. We are approaching the bottom of the hill very soon. And I had it in my mind now to just go early, go hard, try to get away from the group, make up some ground. Here I go now. I pull over. I'm going almost as hard as I can here, although it's a long uphill. And you'll see at the top, I've had it going about 28 miles an hour here up this moderate grade. And when I get to the top, I'm done, I'm spent. You'll see coming around the turn, you will see the group now who has been catching up to me, I guess, towards the end. They begin to pass me. There's 1, 2, oh no, more, 3, yes, more. Is that it? But wait, there's more. Where's the finish line? Not much more, not much more. And I come in a disappointing top 10, I guess. What did I get? Came in 11th, far cry from the podium finishes that I've had here in the past. But this year, some of the younger guys, I want to say younger, they're only 65, as opposed to me, whose racing age is 69. So, hey, for my first crit today, I had the legs. You always learn. I feel stupid in some ways, but boy, that was a good workout.